But with your emphasis on liberty, I have to ask you about some of the folks that are in your coalition. And this weekend, you're going to be giving an address at the Fatima Center, at a conference in Canada for the Fatima Center, which has been called a hardcore anti-Semite group. Is this something that you would reconsider doing?
No.
Even
as a Catholic,
go ahead.
I even talk to Republicans, and they disagree with everything I say. You know, when I'm on a Republican stage and I say we should have a foreign policy of a golden rule, they boo me. I'm trying to convert people, but I'm going to a conservative Catholic group that is pro-peace and want to hear my foreign policy and my take on economy. If I go only, I wouldn't be on this station if I had to have a litmus test. I mean, you have an opinion, disagree with mine,
station,
so I'm on
Dr.
your
Paul,
station. Why can't I go there?
And we appreciate, yes, and we appreciate you coming on this station, but at the same time, this station is not advocating, as the Fatima Center has, to the duty incumbent upon Catholics of combating valiantly for the integral rights of Christ the King and opposing Jewish naturalism and preaching about Satan's plans against the church, among which include the granting of full citizenship to the Jews. Is your appearance at an event like this not some kind of endorsement of...
Okay, what I would say is, yes, there are disagreements within the Catholic Church, and they're debating it's theological. I have nothing to do with that. I'm not even going to pretend I know anything about that. Sounds to me like you have me on here to bash Catholics.
I was raised Catholic, so that's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, well, you ought to be more courteous to them and give them a break. I mean, you know, why can't we have discussions with people that might have a difference? And I've put up with a lot of this in the last 40 years because not too many people agreed. But why I'm excited is the country is coming toward the way of peace and this coalition of libertarians and progressives. We've had too much war, too much spending, too much Federal Reserve printing of money. And that's what's important for you to bring this stuff up about the infractions of some group that I have no idea what their theology is all about. I don't even have any idea why you do things like that.
Well,
that
because
just astounds me.
You know, there have been a lot of folks that have been involved with your campaign, supporters. There have been newsletters that have been accredited to you that have strong anti-Semitic, racist undertones. And I think the American public is curious about how you endorse or do not endorse or deny involvement with any of that. And that's why it's a relevant line of questioning. At the same time...
So I've had that. You know, the first month after I was elected in 1976, I had a picture in a magazine. Here I was practicing physician for all those years, and I run for office. I had no expectation of winning. I win. I'm totally innocent. The first month, they put my picture in a magazine with a swastika. So this is just horrible. It just goes on. When people disagree with you on ideas, they have to destroy your character. That's what they do. The main reason I get attacked from anybody like you, it's because there's disagreement on my foreign policy. I want peace, and I don't want to support the warmongers. So you have to go after somebody's character.
I don't think that constitutes a character attack, Dr. Paul, but we really do appreciate you coming on the show and talking about the ideas that are dear to you and your hope for the country. Thanks for your time, former Congressman.
You had your chance. I hope I had my chance for my answer.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ron Paul, host of the Ron Paul Channel. Thanks for your time.